Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a quick update on my Titan fuel tank front sagging issue. So bottom line up front. One, I've been away in the Middle East for well over a month, and during this time, uh, Brandon at Titan Fuel Tanks sent me some updates. So Titan Fuel Tanks now has acknowledged that there is an issue with their 52-gallon fuel tanks for the Ram Crew Cab short bed trucks. They are trying to fix this issue. So that's great. That's bottom line up front. They acknowledge there's an issue and they're trying to fix it. Okay, now we're going to get into the details of what they're trying to do. So Brandon sent me some images of a customer's truck that is local to their area, right, in Idaho, where they brought the truck in, and you can see here, like, this is not an issue with my truck. This is an issue across all of their 52-gallon fuel tanks, right? Because it's plastic and this front part is massive and has no brace. So it's gonna sag, right? So they brought this customer's truck in. As you can see here, it sags, right? Look at how low it hangs, right? So they acknowledge that there's an issue, and they brought this truck in, and what they did was they put these weird dots on it and on the frame, and they scanned it. They also removed the tank, as you can see here, and they took some images of the tank, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to see if they need to redesign the tank or if there are other options of how to fix this front sagging issue. Well, I literally just got on the phone with them about 30 minutes ago. So what they're trying to do, they do realize that they need a front brace, right? However, there's limited areas on this truck of how to connect that brace, right? So another option that they're looking at, and I think they said that they are actually putting in new prototype straps, right? So what they're going to do is possibly lower the rear strap and shorten the front strap. So that should level this out and bring the front part up. That's what I think they're doing right now. I did reiterate to them that they just need a front brace. And so they did acknowledge that as well. But where to mount that brace, I mean, for those of you who have a crew cab short bed with the diesel exhaust fluid tank, there is really nowhere to mount this front brace unless you bolt it to the diesel exhaust fluid brace itself, right? Like there's two bolts here, they can run it across and bolt it to the other side of this brace, right? That is an option, but it would be up in the front end of this tank, not so much like here in the middle, right, of whatever. Um, but they said that that is another option that they are trying to look at. In the meantime, they are, I think, putting in for a prototype or have developed or are developing new straps again, right, to lower the rear strap and shorten the front strap up, just to kind of level this out and bring this part up. So we'll see what happens. And then whatever they come up with, they said that they will send it to me and I can install it and we'll just see if that works. So I'm going to give Titan the benefit of the doubt here. I know I said I was going to shift over to SMB because Titan Fuel Tank said our products don't stink and they're perfect and to go pound sand. Well, that individual I spoke with no longer works there. So the other tech now that I'm working with and the other techs there and management, they all now acknowledge that there's a problem. So kudos on Titan. I know in my previous videos I was very upset with Titan, but they acknowledge the problem. And so they're going to try to fix it. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to let them fix it and we'll see what happens. If their solution doesn't work, then I'm just going to go with SMB. And just go with SMB. I still think I should have went with SMB to begin with, but that's okay. Lessons learned, right? Um, so we'll see what Titan develops, and I look forward to installing whatever fix that they have so that I can finally solve this issue. I mean, the tank overall is fine. Like, it works. I can fill it with 52 gallons of fuel. I've run it down almost to empty, right? That 1,040 mile trip where I was well past, I was almost to empty. I was like literally right there, and I filled up 43 gallons of fuel, right? And I had what that leaves me with 8 gallons left. So, like, the tank works. there was no quarter tank issues or anything like that experienced. Like it works. Problem is, it just this front part. I mean, look at it. It's massive. There's a lot of mass here and a lot of weight here, especially when it's filled with fuel. So I really hope that they, come up with this solution quickly. But we'll see what happens. So I know it takes time for them to develop and, you know, build new products or braces or whatever. So we'll see. But anyways, that's it. And we'll see y'all in the next video.